Hey guys, Pengelia Ree. Welcome to my channel. So I told you guys that I will be updating you guys every week as far as MTM, agency, John Casablanca School, and teaching for acting and modeling. So week 1 was awesome. It was yesterday, and it was about orientation, intro to runway, which we didn't even do the runway, which was awesome because I'm not so into modeling. Intro marks, orientation, setting individual goals, walk, posture, model stance. It was more so how you would come into an audition, and that they would place an X and you would have to enter that X and basically read your monologue. And there's a lot of etiquette when it comes down to doing auditions and stuff like that. Like, instead of just saying scene, it's more appropriate of saying thank you and scene. So I just want you guys to know, sorry if this video is all over the place. I'm not editing it. I'm not pausing it if I make a mistake or if I pronounce something wrong. I'm literally winging it. I work so much and I'm so exhausted and tired, but I want to post my journey and my experience each week with MTM and John Casablanca. So my teacher's name was Carol Frederick Forrester Jr. He's a teacher, sensei, actor, and model. He was basically going to be our mentor throughout the 30 weeks that we are with John Casablanca School. And also, I'm thinking about it now, when people were talking bad about John Casablanca and that agency doesn't pay, once again, it is a school, which I highly recommend for people that don't have any experience. I feel like you just can't go in there and think that you're gonna wing it. You know what I mean? That goes with anything as far as testing and stuff like that. I mean, if you can, good for you. That's like a lottery, but you need to practice your craft. And when I got into the class, he just jumped straight into improv, and I was like, whoa. I'm really outspoken, and I don't really consider myself as a shy person, but when I'm put on the spot to act and improvise acting, I was like stuttering and I was losing my sentences, such simple sentences like saying I represent MTM agency. Like, I can say it so smoothly right now with you guys, and I think I can only say it so smoothly with you guys simply because I'm not in front of an audience of people and I'm not put on the spot. I feel more of a comfort zone in my box office where no one can hear me, because I feel like I probably wouldn't be able to do that in front of a whole bunch of people. I feel like I would be just shocked. Like it was like a deer in the headlights. I felt stupid and shy, but it was like the teacher was just like, it's all in your head. You know, he was saying that when you get a rope and you knot it and you dip it in water, and then when you get another rope and you dip it in water, they both will soak up the same amount of water. In other words, like, you're tensing yourself up. So just relax, because what you perceive in your head, like, a lot of people think that they're talking fast sometimes, but they're actually talking really calmly. And it's just really all in your head that you're like overthinking the situation. So I was just like really tense. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is a little bit harder than I thought. Like, acting is work. Like, just to be put on the spot and remember a line and improvise and in front of an audience and not be shy or stuck and try not to say and but and just like those little minor things, it put a lot of stuff in perspective. It's about 2 hours and it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Everybody was there for different things, whether it was modeling, acting, singing, both. It was just a great experience, and I look forward to week 2. And working 50, 80 hours a week is hard, plus going to school and doing side hustle after side hustle with hair and makeup, cosmetology, and painting, making time for my other crafts that I like to do as an artist is a lot. But it really does come down to you make time for what you really want to do. Do you want to work on your craft as an artist? Or do you just want to turn on the Netflix and scroll through Instagram and just bullshit all the time? I'm just tired of doing that. And don't get me wrong, there's moments when I fall back into that procrastination and laziness, but I try to put an alarm on my phone and I put an alarm on Instagram that, look, you've been on Instagram way too long. You need to hop off and study your scripts and all that jazz. Also, I signed up on Backstage.com, which is another site where they hold auditions where you would post your reel. And a reel is basically a video of you reading a monologue so they can see your facial expressions, whether they want you to, whether you fit for that role or not. And amazingly, I got some auditions and I made one audition, which is awesome because I didn't have any reels. And he put me on the spot, like, can you send me a reel with you reading this monologue script? And I did it. And I didn't even memorize it. I had it in my hand, but I have about a month to memorize it because we'll be shooting it in November. So it gives me some time, some breathing space. But Backstage is awesome. It has film, it has stuff all over the United States, overseas, paying gigs, not paying gigs with people that aren't experienced. And I feel like this journey is like really exciting. So that was week 1 orientation intro to Runway, and I can't wait, for week 2, which will be slating, intro to improv, and communication. I hope this video helps you guys. Any questions or concerns, leave them below, and any personal questions, you can leave them below or email me. And thank you for watching, guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful, productive day, and thank you. Scene.